Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified anytime we do go live. Feel free to contact Gio on Instagram at Gio_said_it. I am Kat, the co-host. So yesterday's episode was called Shimmer Down or something. But this first scene on this episode was definitely giving me this.
Ooh, the ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
Oh my gosh, Chevelle, like between the moms, I don't know if this is even real, but the way the moms were fighting right there, it was definitely giving me the ghetto. Like this is supposed to be a happy and joyous moment, and the moms and the sister, everybody's getting ready to buck up and fight. Like it was crazy. Either way, it was crazy. Okay, so Miss Sylvia, who is Chevelle's mother, I don't know if she had a couple of drinks or whatever, but she was going off. She does not like Quaylin, which we know. So she has a problem when Miss Quaylandria steps in and tries to comfort Chevelle. I think her mother might be feeling a little salty, like, oh, I'm losing my daughter to her in-laws. Like she chose them over me or something like that. It seems to me like maybe she might be a little bit jealous in that sense, but I don't know. Either way, the fighting was really getting real ghetto. So basically, Chevelle's mother right here, she was, cussing all types of stuff. Then you have Quaylin's sister right here. She under her breath, she called Chevelle's mama a bitch. And so next thing you know, her mom, Chevelle's mom, she's lit. She's like, hold on, I'm gonna whoop your ass like your mama never whooped your ass. And then Quaylin's sister sitting there talking about, I'm gonna beat your flat ass. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? This is where she said, I'll whoop your flat ass. Talking to a grown woman like 20 something years older than her. And I get it, like her mom was being disrespectful and vice versa. Y'all both were disrespecting, but at the same time, that gap in age, there's a certain level of respect. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments how you feel about that. I don't know how I feel about fighting an older woman, like literally like fist fighting, shoes were coming off and stuff like that. See, she said, I'll beat your ass in front of your daughter. Like she threatened to beat up Miss Quaylandria and Quaylandria's daughter. Like, and Quaylin wasn't even there yet. So it was like, it was a bunch of B words being hurled around, shoes getting kicked off in front of Maila. There was another little girl there too. So Chevelle started getting upset, like, I don't want this, especially in front of my daughter. Like, this is not supposed to be happening.
Well, she rightfully should have been getting upset because at the end of the day, the grandparents shouldn't be acting like that.
But it was started by Chevelle's mother. And so every time Chevelle tries to tell her, the mother gets defensive. She gets defensive. She gets upset. And it was just like,
my thing is this.
Hey, Monique.
If Chevelle chose Quaylin and knows what he has done before, that's the past. The past is the past. Yeah, I believe so too.
She said mom was faded.
She has been faded because you got to leave that in the past.
It was a lot. Like, you're trying to fight somebody young enough to be your daughter, and then this woman trying to fight someone old enough to be her mom. Like, that's crazy.
Now, you shouldn't be doing that. That's not even a repad. Isn't that a repad? But what they call it, a reception after the marriage.
No, this was before the marriage.
They just trying to chill and kick it and have a good time.
And so even after Chevelle tried to talk to her mom wouldn't take accountability for it. She's like, well, just go be with your in-laws and this and that. And then Quaylin was like, but you started. She goes, but you weren't even there. And he's like, if I did, the mom was like, what you gonna do about it? She was still being like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I was like, hold on. This is so ghetto. This is so ghetto. Like, it was giving ghetto.
You need to stop doing that because your daughter.
She gonna lose Chevelle. You gonna lose Chevelle. That's if this is real. I don't know if this is real. So then you see Quaylandria's, Quaylin's mom. She's getting emotional. She's like, she's supportive. She doesn't want to be fighting. She said, every time I'm around your mother, she just acts like that. She always gets really, this and that, and it's just like a lot. You haven't watched it? You might want to watch it. It was actually kind of good. Respect is earned, and it's not right that Chevelle's mom should be given respect when she was acting like a stray animal. You have a point. I guess I was just raised differently. You know, being from immigrants, you have to respect your elders regardless of how they act. So it just was just like
that's just in a black household.
okay, because I'm immigrant. I'm from immigrants.
South.
We were raised like
her mama from Texas, right?
yeah.
My mama's from Louisiana. We don't act like that in Texas. So that
we don't either. We're not allowed to disrespect our elders, no matter how crazy
Texas,
they are.
Mississippi, Missouri do not act like that. The older generation, they talk to us a certain way, but they don't do that at repasses, at any type of like events and stuff like that. We don't act like that.
But either way, you know, everybody has their difference of opinion. We can all discuss it. You know, it is what it is. The only time I threatened to be up an older woman, she deserved that shit, and she lived in Vegas, and I really would stick by it. I would really beat her mother freaking ass. She deserved that shit. But other than that, that was the exception. You know what I'm saying? But
was that a shot?
What?
That was a shot.
No, I'm just telling myself only because I believe in that. You know, respecting your elders because I was raised that way. But this particular elder that I'm speaking of deserves it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, but we're not getting into the weeds of all that. I'm just saying, you know, it just was like, hold on, we got 30-year-olds fighting 50, 60-year-olds, hold on, and vice versa. It was a lot. But in the end, the mom was right. He was a cheater and got caught in a hotel with some chick. Okay, yep. Because the mom did say that. It's Quaylen done cheating. Okay. And he recently was in a hotel with a woman.
But if he cheated, why is Chevelle still? Now that goes on to Chevelle. Her mama shouldn't be saying nothing. I understand that's your daughter, but let your daughter make a decision. You give her the ultimatum like, hey, if you do this, I'm not going to be around you. I'm not paying for none of this. Don't come there. You say that in private to your daughter. You know what I mean? Like.
But anyway, can y'all hear Gio? I'm just wondering if you guys can hear him all the way. But yeah, that was that scene. Exactly. She's grown. Real women don't behave like gutter rats. But I was like, and then the way the mom didn't even take accountability, and then she kept like, what you gonna do? Like, I was like, wait, what? Chevelle is marrying him, not her mother. She needs to fall way back. Exactly. Oh, okay, yeah, they hear you.
Exactly. I agree totally 100% with that comment. Because it's like this. If you are marrying somebody and your mother don't like them, the mother don't have to be there. She don't have to deal with nothing. If she's saying she already ain't paying for shit, why is she there?
Yeah, and then being all like that at the same time, like that's a lot.
We straight from Louisiana.
Mine either. My mom doesn't ever act like that. Ever.
She pertains to being more classy than to being not classy.
But and also all these little kids that were around. There was one girl, her face was blurred out, and then I seen somebody's big white shoes coming off. I was like, what?
Nobody wants to be a part of that.
That was a lot.
Be a part of that, and they don't want to be on TV with their face attached to that, because a lot of people have good career jobs and they don't want to be on TV with that situation going on, and they co-workers might see it and go report to the suit. See, that's what Chevelle Mont should be thinking about before, because once you start something, don't start shit, won't be no shit. And that's how the way black people we roll. We nice people until you piss us the fuck off. And everything goes up like a volcano.
Yeah. But that whole scene, it was a lot, but it was very entertaining. Quaylen's mom started getting emotional. You know, she don't want to be dealing with all this fighting and stuff either. I can tell.
She don't want to fight Chevelle's mom. I can tell. She started.
Look what somebody wrote. Most parents, if they don't agree, they still keep their feelings to themselves for the sake of the child. Exactly. You don't do all that. That was too much.
It wasn't worth it.
Somebody said that shirt was hideous. Oh, you talking about Quaylen's shirt? GSP, where you been? We miss your comments. But anyway, she said she don't fight street people. I remember she said that. I remember Miss Quaylandria said that. But let us know what you guys think in the comments about this whole ordeal. What would you do if this happened to you? To me, it was a lot. Like, I mean, I seen shoes coming off and people half their age going across the room, you know, fingers in the, you know, it was too much. But either way, I hope the best for them. Chevelle told her mama to hush their kids there, and she didn't. That's the crazy part. She continued. She persisted on this whole thing.
She kept going on,
and is this real? Like,
I understand.
Is this for ratings or is this real?
And you know, if he cheated, hey, he cheated. But if your daughter accepted him for that, that's what she accepts.
Yeah, that's what she wants.
You know, that's what she wants. She wants Quaylen, and then she want to get married to him. So her being married to somebody who cheated on her shouldn't affect
okay, GSP. She said she been in court. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, let's move around for the next couple. Let's see what it is over here. Okay. Yeah, we hope everything goes well, GSP. So the next couple was Lindsay and Blaine. So we see cracks in the relationship. We finally see what the demise of that relationship. This man is not happy with her.
It was her.
Yeah, it's her.
It's her.
It's
Lindsay's
her.
over here talking to married man.
No. That's not what was said.
Hold on, I'm tripping.
Yes, it's not about talking to married men. It's the argument started when he knocked the thing over in the fridge. I mean, on the
last episode where they got.
She said he doesn't do anything in the house.
He does a lot.
She was saying also another blogger revealed that he works part-time. She works full-time, and he quit couples counseling. He also been talking shit about her behind her back to the children, to her teenage daughter.
You don't do that.
So okay.
So
I was like, hold on, you literally use an F-bomb saying that she's a bully, she's a controlling person, she's manipulative. He even told, she went wedding dress shopping, and the mom and the daughter were like, we're not featuring this. We don't think this marriage is right. We don't think you guys should be doing this, blah, blah, blah.
Especially on TV.
So she's over there trying dresses, and Miley Grace is looking at her like, I'm not going for this, mama. Like, Miley Grace is very honest, you can tell. But she finally told Lindsay, she said, Blaine has been talking about you behind your back to me. And then the wedding dress lady working the shop said, Blaine even talked shit about you to me.
Lord.
And so Miley, she was like, Miley, why didn't you tell me?
Small town.
Then she said, Miley, why haven't you told me? She said, why don't you check your security camera? She goes, I don't usually check them like that.
But why is Blaine opening up his fucking mouth, running around, talking shit about Lindsay behind her back?
He's frustrated. He can't talk because he's scared of her.
I understand he's scared of her. Believe her.
That's what she was saying. That's what she was saying. That's what she said.
Don't sit up there and keep talking shit and then be like, oh, I'm sorry. And you know how he was last episode. And then
he's scared of her.
He was passing out this episode. But go back to last episode. He wasn't like that. He was, I just want to talk to you. He
might need, because he only works part-time. So maybe he doesn't make a lot of money. And then his son lives there. I don't know. I don't know the circumstances.
There's no excuse to not work another job if you're only working part-time. I've done part-time. I got with Uber. You can do 2 jobs. Ain't no fucking such thing as the woman working full-time and you not working full-time.
GSP, that's what happened when you date your first cousin. GSP, you are something else. You are something else. I'm screaming.
That's a jab. She really probably don't like it.
You know, she being funny. Monique talking about, I'm tired of watching this skit.
Yeah, this shit is just, it seemed like to me, their story is made up. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it right now. And I don't care if they get offended by it. I don't care if they get offended. Y'all's story is giving me made up. So how the fuck is the person at the bridal place even know about Blaine talking shit about you?
He's come to her to talk shit.
I don't even think.
After she proposed.
This is what I'm thinking, that it's made up. Because why, if the person, you know this is the bridal lady. You know she going to have to go get her dress fitted. Why is Blaine talking to her? It
Small
seems
town.
like the system is rigged.
Thanks, Philly Fox. But anyways, moving along, when she realized that her man has been talking shit about her even after he proposed, she was kind of quaking in her church ankles, quaking in her church boots. She apologizes to Miley. She goes, okay, I'm gonna have grandma drop you off at your, whatever your activity is. I forgot what it was. She goes, but I apologize for putting you in this situation, blah, blah, blah. So she walks out of the damn bridal shop. After she listens to security tape about how he talks shit about her, talking about effing ungrateful ass bull-ish. Then he goes, I don't give a F. Sorry, can't do it. She says, one more thing about me. I'm about to leave her. I'm effing miserable. So she listened to the tape and, she's uncomfortable.
Man,
so she sends Miley off. She sends Miley off with the mom. She walks out with the dress on, feet on that dirty ass ground. I said, what's the point of getting a pedicure?
People spit in their dog.
And the dress ain't even yours. They were like, oh, did she just walk out with our dress?
They knew it's rigged.
She calls Blaine. She's shaking. She's calling Blaine. He's not answering. She leaves a message. She's like, there's no coming back from this. Like,
but they still together in actual time.
Barefoot Becky.
But why the fuck was they on live a week ago doing motorbike crossing or whatever?
It was a scheme that talk. Let Miss Bertha tell you. Let Miss Bertha tell you what it is. Hold on, Miss Bertha.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
Okay, what Miss Bertha said.
Walk-off.
Thank you, Philly Fox, for this super sticker.
The dramatic effect walk-off is everything.
GSP said those are some ugly feet. Girl, you better hurry up and get out of court, okay? But she's so funny. Okay, but she walks out barefoot Becky, all in that dirty ass cement, calling Blaine frantically with no answer because he been talking shit about her to the kids and to literally everybody in town. When I heard the wedding dress lady, I said, "Wow, he been talking to everybody in town about her."
I think it was set up. I think that you know what it is. I don't think production knows that what they're doing is a setup. Like they've been talking to that town got to be small.
Yeah, it has to be
small. So that means I think before when they had their whole little break from the show when all the couples had their break, Lindsay and Blaine went out and let's do this and let's do that. We're gonna get y'all some airtime. Man, hell no, I'm not going along with this fake ass storyline.
Yeah,
that storyline is fake.
But I can see that he's fed up with her. He's done. Like the way he was in the closet right here, the way he was talking, you could see
he trapped in the closet.
Like
he trapped in the closet. Or Kelly.
Oh, somebody said they think Blaine is still married. Then the GSP talking about what GSP talking about how she walk around in flip flops with them giant gap in her big toe.
Lord.
Is that a chain by her feet? You guys are brutal. Where them damn barefoot Becky ass feet at? Hold on.
Barefoot Becky, I'm dead.
When she walked out in another people's dress, that's not even your dress. You didn't even buy it. At least have the decency to take the dress off so it doesn't get dirty. Like it's a white dress.
The fact that they rigging, it's this shit, babe. Be honest. Do you feel like is everything just coming out of nowhere? Like
we already know this show is scripted. That's why I'm moving on to Prison Brides. I'm moving on to Prison Brides.
Now, all the couples ain't scripted, but you can tell
this
that
stuff.
Lindsay got some scripted shit.
Yeah, we know.
Between them two.
And what is she gonna do next season if she ain't got no boyfriend? How's she gonna get another boyfriend?
I think that I don't blame Lindsay. I don't blame Lindsay, especially because she been with 3 different guys throughout the course of 3 years, 4 years. 3 different guys to stay on the show. That money must have been good when she went to jail the first time with Scott. Now she came back with Deontay. That shit didn't even last the full season. The shit with Deontay didn't even last in my line. It didn't last the full season.
She left him for Blaine, and Blaine can't even stand her.
She got problems with
But
Blaine.
He's saying that she's controlling, manipulative. It's like his eggshells for him. He never knows when she's gonna react.
Blogs.
Like
I think they be watching blogs and giving us what we want to see.
I don't know, because this was filmed a while ago, I think.
Don't tell me what I want to hear, but they'll tell you what they want you to hear. You know, that's what I'm getting out there.
We know the show is scripted. We know that. But this part might be some truth to it as to why they're not together. You know, I think there might be some real, this would probably some real things right here, how he's saying he's miserable. Being miserable.
That might be real.
No, I'm talking about the miserable part, like him not wanting to, like maybe that's why he didn't want to commit.
If it was so real, if he's so miserable, why was his ass on IG the other day dirt biking with her?
Because it's a setup that Miss Bertha said it. It was a scheme.
He ain't miserable.
They're trying to keep up this thing so they can stay on TV.
They say miserable. Let me say that. They say being miserable in a relationship and being married, and it'd be good. Man, the SEX probably is good. But between them two, personally. But at the end of the day, misery loves company, and Blaine obviously is a miserable person himself. But she might be miserable and tired of his ass too.
She said he only works part-time and she does full-time and go to college full-time, and he doesn't do anything. That's what she said.
What is her job?
They say it on the show. I forget it. Some kind of y'all have to go back and look. It's something I forgot. Camp counseling, or I forgot.
What?
She's some kind of counselor or something. I can't remember. I'm not saying it the right way, but it's something like that. But she is working.
I'm not trying to be rude, but how can she counsel somebody?
I don't know. I have no idea. I
wouldn't even put my career goal on there if I'm a counselor and gotta help people and talk to people, and I'm on the show acting a whole other way. Yeah, it's just that it's scripted.
Okay, so next couple, let's get to the boring couple. Brittany and Key Rock. So they go out to New York and visit Brittany's grandma, her abuela. And the way Brittany makes it seem is as if she has no family at all. When I seen the love that her grandma was giving, the acceptance her grandma was giving, her uncle was accepting, her god brother was. I said, you do have family. You may not have your mother and father, but at least you have something.
But no, it's the difference though.
No, I know. I'm saying when you have no parents, at least you have that. That's something. The love that she had with her grandmother, to me, that's a big deal.
And they're here in the States.
Yeah, in New York. So they went to go visit her, and it was a short trip because of their travel pass and stuff like that. And the grandma, she's very loving. Like, you could tell she haven't seen her grandbaby in so long. She thought she's like, I thought you were in college. Your mom lied to me, said you were in college, told me your phone wasn't this and that. She didn't know that the granddaughter was in prison until like 3 months before her release. So she was happy to see her. She's like, I don't understand, why your mother's so crazy, why she doesn't accept this. The godbrother was like, the uncle was like, if she carries herself as a Christian, she should accept you. But for me, I'm very open. I'll definitely be there at the wedding and this and that. So I thought that was really sweet, that her extended family are just, they really love and accept her. And that's a good thing because, it looks like she's so alone, but she's definitely not. So she was like, I thank you for the flowers my grandson gave me. And, it was really cute. So I'm glad that she has some family, even if it's not her mother and father, she has some family. So it made her feel good to see that. They sent a picture of Brittany and the grandmother to the mom to make her jealous. So who knows what'll come from this? I don't know in real time if they have a relationship at all, if they talk at all, but we shall see. But that was that with this. I didn't like K-Rock saying that his family needs him. Oh, yeah. I forgot that the grandma did offer for them to come move to New York. She was like, oh, their HVAC jobs here pay really well. So we'll see, how that works. So K-Rock has his family around him, 24/7, and she doesn't. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Pamela. But what I see in real time, they still live in Virginia. Brittany was explaining how her last year before she got incarcerated, something like that, she lived with her grandma. She was doing well, but her parents wanted her to move back to Virginia. When she went back, that's when she got in trouble. She hated living in Virginia. So that's that. Do they live in Staten Island? I couldn't remember where in New York where they were. Blaine gave her first job. She's account recovery. Ooh, shoot. But yeah, that was that. It wasn't much. K-Rock needs Brittany under his thumb at his mom's. I don't understand their relationship, and it appears to me that neither of them work. I heard that she did say on one of her recent TikToks that she is back in cosmetology school. So that's good. I don't really care for Miss Brittany too much, personality-wise, but that's that. 55 an hour for HVAC work? Then damn, if that's the case, K-Rock, you should consider taking your behind over there. But it is what it is. You guys are really young. You got a lot to figure out. Moving right along, the Doublemint twins. So this is, I'm sorry, not a great shot of Mr. Doublemint, but that's that. So he is over there, and they were upstate. Oh, okay. So he was over there, and Melody goes, and she's like, can I talk to you for a second? So I know you guys are about to move. Can I move with you? And he was like I don't know, the way he responded to her, I was kind of thrown a little bit by that, because instead of him embracing her immediately, like, yes, daughter, come move. Of course I want to be with you. I miss so much time. It was, oh, Justine is kind of overwhelmed right now. She's about to have the baby. Let's run it by her. And like, your daughter is more important than Justine, my guy. Like, what are you talking about? The girl is already willing to leave her siblings and her family and friends behind to be with you. But you're still talking about Justine as if she comes before your daughter. And that's a no. What is wrong with you, sir? And then he's like, oh, but I love the idea. I don't want to make it seem like it's all about Justine. Yeah, you are making it all about Justine. Like, what is wrong with you? Why do you keep making yourself look bad? And so because they had to stay in Pennsylvania longer, they got that approved by their landlord. So they were able to stay at that home a little bit longer. So the mother, Maria, Michael's mother, was like, hey, since you guys have to stay here longer, can I come down and help you for the summer and bring the kids, all three, so all of us can be together? And so he's like, yeah. So they come down, and everybody's together, and that's that. So that's good that he was able to spend time with his kids right before he leaves. So Michael was like, yeah, I also feel some type of way about you moving and leaving the little ones behind, because you guys have always been together. He mentioned that the three kids have the same BM. So he feels some type of way about families being broken up in that sense. I don't know, Michael. The whole thing is not too good. You got broken families either way. it seems like you're putting Justine first over your kid, and that just doesn't make any sense.
Kids should come first.
Yeah, before any husband or wife, your kids always come first. If she said, "Daddy, I want to move," yes, baby, let's go. Like,
Exactly.
what? And figure out how to get the little ones too. Like, have like.
When you get to where you gotta go with your kids.
And let me see what the people are saying.
The other parents shouldn't. His parents, her parents, nobody else should be raising their kids, but the people who laid up and had them damn kids.
Somebody said Mills is a horrible person. He broke his daughter's heart again. Yep. But we know in real time that she lives with them. If you guys follow them on social media, Melody does live with them. It's just his response that doesn't sit well with me. Like, that's weird. And also, your 2 little 6-year-olds are still out in Rhode Island. So, Montana Mills, get your freaking life together. And you got to stay and raise my son. Oh, yeah. He did say how she was also changing diapers for her little brother. Like, when he was gone, she stepped up. That's a little girl. That is a little girl. You can't put that on her to raise those kids. Like, what is wrong with you? Exactly. Michael should have said, let me talk to your mother first. I fell asleep and woke up and they were still on. I'm screaming. That was shocking that he turned his own blood away from his home and told her to keep quiet. Yeah, he's weird for that. How is this man terrible? He trying. Y'all tripping.
Oh, Lord.
You must have not been watching the show.
Hey, I don't think this person been watching the show.
You must be new.
But subscribe if you is new.
Yeah, welcome to the channel. They said he's a bum. I didn't like the way he responded to his daughter. He made her children and Justine his priority, but basically abandoning his. Exactly. This girl, because it's hard for her to leave her friends and family. That's all she knows, to go all the way to the dry ass Las Vegas where she doesn't know anybody because she wants to be with you because she loves you that damn much. Justine and her kids are more important, it seems. He's not trying at all. Michael need to grow up and get a real job. Michael is okay with leaving his kids behind. So sad. She's gonna be a living babysitter. Oh my goodness. The calls coming from inside the house. The Bible says husband and wife come first, really.
Yeah, it does say that. But the world we live in, shit, how can you not put your kids first? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, my kids come first. That's yeah. But anyway, so that was that. The kids came down to stay with him for the summer right before they leave, since he has to stay a little bit longer. And that was pretty much it. Justine was able to get her doctor to keep her just so she could have the baby right there in Pennsylvania. Did you notice Justine said, "Do you want me to just pop her out now? They must be having a girl." Yeah, they did have a girl. They did have a girl. I saw that. She's like, "You want me to just squat and push her out?" Yeah, they did have a girl. The theory is that the baby's name is Montana. I agree that it was so wrong that Michael expected her to be the dad in his absence. Bible says God come first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
God,
I agree with that.
So
but
do what God would do.
But if we're talking about kids compared to spouses, I would definitely pick my kid over my spouse. A girl can come and go, but your kids will always be there. Okay, then.
Well, a mom can't come and go, but your kid.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're thinking. Exactly. We agree with you.
Yes, amen. We having a whole description in here right now.
Yeah, we ain't in church right now.
Church, people in the comments taking them to church.
Y'all people in the comments, just go ahead and keep having a conversation.
The Bible doesn't say your eldest kid watches the other.
Because he said Melody was changing diapers.
Hold on, they say the eldest kid don't watch it.
But we ain't in church, folks. But y'all can duke it out in the comments.
Man.
Moving right along.
The comments ain't playing. Oh, I love them.
Yeah, we appreciate your comments, whether we agree or disagree. That's completely fine, as long as we keep it civil.
Those are people who read the
engaging.
Bible.
Keep engaging. We like to see the dialogue. Okay.
You can tell though. It don't say that in the Bible. The Bible don't say find the baby. The Bible, you might as well find a babysitter. It takes a village to raise kids, man.
But anyways, moving on to the next couple, Sean and Sarah. It turns out Sean is broke. I don't know how true this is, this whole tow truck company. Sarah thinks that he's still sending money to Kelly every month, but he said he lied to her and that he's not been sending her money. Sarah feels some type of way, like Kelly thinks that she can use that money for her. Half her kids are grown. They don't even need braces. They got insurance. She tried to manipulate me to get it. She said that Kelly told her to tell Sean that her phone doesn't work when it actually did work. So I don't know if this is true. I don't even know if their financial issues are true. but he was trying to teach Sarah how to drive the tow truck, right? And so she was feeling some type of way physically because she just had that tummy tuck. She wasn't feeling it. And then they were talking about the Kelly stuff. He goes, "Why? She has my kids. You know, she is gonna call me every time Kelly calls. She's, Sarah's kind of makes her uncomfortable." So she started talking about their financial issues. He's like, "Let's take out another truck, but that's gonna cost another 25,000." So they're having some troubles financially. They said Sarah's working on them nerves. Somebody said the Bible don't say nothing about a fake record deal. Y'all can keep going at it in the comments. But anyway, so that was basically that. It was nothing much with Sean and Sarah. So
yeah, I don't think Sean is actually broke. Probably in real life, maybe he probably was going through something. But when you first start your first business off, you're gonna go through financial problems within the first year. Like you're gonna go through that because you're putting money in, taking money, and then Bobby to my next couple. Shut up, Bobby. That's my brother Bobby. Y'all don't mind him. He's to my next couple. But I think that Sean and Sarah are actually doing good by opening up a tow truck business because, to be honest with you, they the only ones who I see with a business right now.
And she said it's the first time she's ever worked since she's been out of prison.
Yeah, they the only two I see with a real actual business. Like nothing's wrong with a tow truck business. You're gonna make
They're
money.
just not profitable right now.
But it's dangerous though doing that. It's a dangerous job because you taking people car away who ain't paid that payment. You don't know what they gonna come out and say. Hey, put my car down. Hey, look.
Somebody said Sarah was crazy going driving with her stomach still bleeding. Yeah, I know. It's like she couldn't stand up straight either. It was like a little bit uncomfortable.
Her stomach was still leaking?
She had a tummy tuck. She was wiping the incision or the wherever the incision was before they left. Man. But yeah, so they're apparently having financial issues, and she's got issues with Kelly calling and asking for money. She thinks Kelly's using the money in the wrong way. Turns out Sean wasn't even sending money to Kelly like that. So there's some stuff there that's not being discussed between them. Yeah. As a married couple,
I think Sean needs to figure that out between him and his GM, like about the money, because he did give up. Well, how many kids? 8?
6, but half of them are grown, from my understanding.
And one is in the military, so he ain't tripping off of Sean. He already that's like his best friend, the oldest.
So somebody said here 2 are in service. Sarah forgets 4 are minors. 4 of them are minors. So if that's the case, yeah, they do need some help financially.
Yeah.
I agree she was still healing and having to deal with all that too much. They not Bernice from Florida Repo Show.
Some of that black lady with the dreads. A bigger black lady, she be punking on people out their car.
These women jealous of Kelly is crazy to me. But anyway, let's move on to the next couple, and that
I like
is
Kelly and Sarah though.
I like them.
Who I didn't like was Destiny.
Well, she's long gone.
Yeah, she's long gone. That's the only one who I didn't like. But I think Sean does have a great choice in women. He just probably tried to see that in the one he had in the middle. Like, I'm glad she's gone. But Kelly and Sarah, they're good people. Like, you can just tell they're genuinely good people.
So on to the next couple, Red and Joy Nomi. It is a hot, flaming mess. Red goes to Missouri to visit his friends and family. He meets up with this guy. I forgot the guy's name, but they met in prison. They did most of their bid together. And he was talking about his relationship. Like, his friend was like, oh, is this something that you really want to do? You've been incarcerated all this time. And he was saying
something about don't let her decisions hold you back, or what she want to do hold you back. I think he gave him the right decision, the right advice about that situation.
But he still went back. So when he was gone, Joy was looking around. Look at what it says. Where's the PlayStation? Remember that PlayStation was a really important thing for him. She's around looking for a PlayStation, can't find it, so she's kind of freaked out. Is he coming back?
That's like a kid. Why are you looking around the house for a damn PlayStation of a grown ass man?
He mentally, he's still a kid. So she's looking around for this PlayStation, can't find it. She's kind of worried. Her sisters come, and then she was like, "Yeah, he booked a one-way ticket. He didn't book the return flight." So
he just took the PlayStation and left it closed.
That means he took everything. He didn't have much. But anyway, so she was kind of worried, like, where's his PlayStation? Is he coming back? Like, what does this mean? And so he's over there.
I can't get over the fact that she was like, he took the PlayStation.
Because he acts like that's his prized possession. That's all he cared about at this point. When she asked him before he left, are you coming back? He goes, yeah, I left my PlayStation here. So it turns out the PlayStation wasn't even there. Red is not a man. He needs to grow up, and his relationship was crap. When he said where's the PlayStation, when she said where's the PlayStation, I was done. Oh, I know. It was too funny. Like she's literally looking for it. Yes, the Bible says God and spouse comes first, but on the other hand, my kids come first. Sorry.
Yeah, it says that. It do say that.
Okay, they can conversate about it. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm not,
it says, but my kids do come first. I know the Bible said that, but that part I'm be confused about that.
Red, he always looks lit in his scenes. I'll be dang if I get in the back seat so my man friend get in the front. Oh yeah, the wife was in the back. When she went in the back, he's like, "You got enough room?" I guarantee you, Red only owns slides, no real shoes.
That's sad.
He does have Air Forces though. I've seen his Air Forces. Joy need to drop that 0 real quick. But in real time, she did. They've been done. They've been done. The women don't have a great choice in men when they choose Sean. Joy needs to cut her losses and move on. Red is is mentally a child. Oh my gosh, this comment.
Was Red a female before? Y'all ain't shit.
They said the PS5 is his ankle monitor. She was crying about it.
He really took the PS5. I was like, hell.
Lord, we going to church on this Saturday.
My God, 2 husbands, 3 wives, biblical order.
Red went back to New Mexico, but when he didn't want to. Okay, so going back onto what we were saying. So anyway, so she couldn't find the PlayStation, and she was talking to her sisters about the whole situation between her and Red, how they've been getting to it a lot. And he's over there having fun, catching up with his friends and everything like that. So he ends up going back to New Mexico, and what took me is he confessed. So she got a journal, right? Yeah. And he was like, "What's that journal, baby?" And she was like, "These are things that I want from you." She was like, "I want you to be a provider. I want trust. I want honesty. This, that, and the third." And so he goes, "Okay, yeah, those are things I'll have to work on and things like that." And so speaking of honesty or trust, I want to make a confession to you. I want to tell you that when that time that we got in a fight in Missouri and I walked off and I disappeared, I went and I slept with somebody else. She was like, "That's the truth." She immediately melted. She was very upset.
Her facial expression.
She was upset when I tell you.
She turned into a whole different.
GSP talking about him. Red is a whole stud.
Leave that man alone, calling him a stud, GSP. Stop calling that man a stud.
Why does every inmate that gets out of a prison want to be a rapper and some are old as hell? I don't know why they all want to be rappers. Is it because they're so bored in the prison that that's all they do is beat the walls and try to rap and then they want to be like famous?
Especially us black guys, us black men in particular. When you're in jail, it's just like high school shit. Like we used to beat on the trash cans and rap. It be the person who you think can't rap be rapping and singing. That's a way to make time pass by. It's this one guy though that's in prison. He can actually sing though. That dude cold. This lady's delusional and Red look like he stink. Lord Jesus, come on. Y'all better quit doing that. He stink.
His friend told him I give Red her number so he used her for money. Then 18 months he fell in love. Yes, I remember that. The friend that hooked them up talking about, I was using her for money for 18 months and I fell in love. You admitted to that?
That's sad.
Wow.
But Joy, I gotta look at it this way, Joy. You can't be allowing yourself to be used like that.
But she knew deep down that he did something. Women know this kind of stuff. Yeah. Whether you tell them or not, they know. Get rid of the picture.
It's just like a woman.
They said like salty stack.
When a man is stepping out.
That's what we just said. So when he told her, it broke her heart, but she probably already knew deep down inside.
She had a feeling that day that he went to go see that girl.
Or she knew something happened.
He was moving different.
So this next episode is where we seen the promo where she throws all his stuff out of the trailer onto the street. So yeah, he finally confessed at the very end of the episode, and that's that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes from this. I mean, we already know in real time they're broken up, but I'm saying we'll see what happens in the future episodes. So I think this is the last month, right, of this season.
Yeah.
This is okay. By the time we get this garbage off the TV, so we can make some room for Prison Brides, because baby, if you are not watching Prison Brides on Lifetime, you are missing it. 2 episodes in, we got a new season coming up in March. Tune in. Way more real stories. Less scripted, very refreshing. So going back on what were you guys saying? Red should have not committed himself. He needed to grow up and live. Exactly, especially when he went in at 20 years old. So he came out at 20. You know what I'm saying? So he missed out on a lot. I'm with you on that, Megan. Ready for this to be over. A woman knows. Prison Brides is fire. Yep, I agree. Other than that, we're gonna hop off of here. Say your last.
Hey, you guys, keep living. Don't make no mistakes. Do what you got to do in life. Well, you know you're gonna make mistakes, but we all make mistakes. But just own up to your accountability of your actions this year. What happened to Aries and Cam? They're not getting no airtime, and I hate
I
that
heard
for them.
somebody say
Yeah,
that
I don't.
too.
I don't know what's going on with that, Mo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't know what's going on with that. But you guys stay in tune into these episodes. We're gonna keep doing more recaps on this show. And if any tea comes out, you guys hit my Instagram up on go_said_it and give me that information. But other than that, y'all, I think it's safe to say we can get up out of here. But hit the thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please sub. And thank you for all the new subscribers. We really appreciate it a lot. We really appreciate it. But if you're new to the channel, hit the sub button. We do try to go live every day. But other than that, we're gonna get up out y'all here, y'all. Go ahead, baby. You can say your final words.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, Cam and Aries haven't been on.
Yeah,
I heard
what's up with that?
maybe because there's not much drama. Because what else is left besides her giving birth and revealing the actual
Sarah
face?
And Sean faking they drama too.
It could be because the show is very scripted. But I'm talking about Cam and Aries. Maybe they're not gonna
But you
show
never
them
know.
much because there's not a lot of
That's
drama
what I
there.
think, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Because Sarah and Sean really, if they have
maybe she did quit. Remember, I did a video about that. She said it's time for me to bow out.
Exactly, because their drama wasn't real either. I don't
I
know.
don't
Maybe
think
it might have
anybody's
been.
drama is real.
I don't know. With Cam and Aries, they drama might have not even been real either. But you never know, because I know, like, when it comes to Cameron and Aries, I know Cameron does that rap stuff, and he be having women around in them videos, just to have some booty shaking or whatever.
Yeah, I
guys
know. I
like
saw that she said she quit, but that means that doesn't mean they don't have any. What do you call it?
But I'm gonna say this about Sean.
They probably
Sarah.
still have film of her doing
I
stuff.
think
You know what
their
I'm saying? That
drama
they
though,
haven't used.
I want to say it's fake, but I gotta say it could be real because they are owning the trucking business, and sometimes you can go broke doing that. You know what I'm saying? But remember, this was all filmed last year.
Yeah, so they probably still have filming of things that they've done together that haven't showed yet. So this might be the last little batch. Whatever is left this month, this might be.
I think a lot of these couples are done with this show.
This show needs to be canned. It's just a little disclaimer at the end. WETV, Sharp Entertainment, Barney and Friends, whatever you're called. You need to end it. It's super boring. We're going over to Lifetime for Prison Brides. That's where it's at. There's some real stories over there. We gave you a little bit of teaser of it yesterday. If you follow us, go back and watch it so you can learn a little bit more about the couples. It's very interesting, folks. Other than that, have a great weekend. We're gonna get off here.
Yeah, the one dude on that show.